we need to be able to control the controllables. A lot of coaches talk about this. And we hear this all the time, but what does that mean? And so there are only certain things that we can control. We can control what we think, say, and do. Sometimes we cannot control or manage the things that happen to us, but we can control or manage our response to them. And the second thing is we have to be able to control ourselves before we control or manage a situation. When you're playing at your best, there's a couple things going on. One, that you're in a highly confident state. Two, you're focused or you're concentrating amidst distractions or chaos. And then three, you're composed, when the shit hits the fan or when things get really trying or difficult. And so ways to be able to achieve those three outcomes, I feel are, one is deep breathing. I know it is one of the most simplest things that we do. I think I read somewhere that we take between 20 to 30,000 breaths a day. But how many times are we fully present for that in count and that out count? When you're talking about performing at your best, we're talking about being all there in the present moment. So the power is in the present moment. And one way to be able to inculcate that into your game is to be able to work on your breath. So counting from 1 to 10, doing scaling, and then counting down from 10 to 1. And then so you're going to inhale, for a count of 4, and then exhale and count 1 in, 2 out, 3 in, 4 out, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then all the way back down to 1. Trying to do that before a thought pops in your mind. And for many people that I work with, including myself, I've tried out all these as a former athlete or in the military, when I worked with the military. And it's not easy. I mean, it can take people, weeks at a time. In fact, the world-class mental skills of breathing, Buddhist monks, they can do that training for years before they move or graduate onto the next level. But every time you do that, every time you enhance your ability to focus in the moment, you're going to be able to have, once again, I told you, that access to all that, the skill set that you practice hard every single day.
That's really good.